Once a mutual friend, now a lover. Although it never feels so long ago, secrets never hide under covers. When you reside where it's always been home.
I'm Megan Nash, and I'm based out of Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
But what if I told you? But what if I told you? Oh, what if I told you it means nothing to me?
I believe with songs there are two different kinds that you can write. There's songs that you're looking for maybe a commercial appeal. You're thinking about others when you're writing it, but I also think that there's the healing process too. That's how I got into songwriting, was to deal with my own problems. I mainly write as a healing process, as maybe kind of lame as that sounds. But I've been in an fortunate position where I'm asked to play them for people, so that's pretty great, and I'm happy for that. I guess maybe I don't have as much self-discipline when it comes to writing as I should, but I do go through months where I won't have any songs. A lot of my ideas for songs or melodies actually come when I am doing something like baking bread or gardening or driving. I find that I get ideas for songs then. The lyrics and the melody usually come at the same time. It's usually an experience that has happened to me, really relationship-based. My songs are still really relationship-based. I wish that they were a little bit broader at this point, but I think I'll get there. I wish I was talking about issues that were larger than me, and I've touched on that, but I haven't gone as in depth as I would like to with that. But I wish that I had more of a rigid songwriting routine. Sometimes though, when I know I need to write a song, I just go get a bottle of wine and I lock myself away for an evening. Usually in the evening or night is the best time to write, for me. I usually think of a melody and a lyric first. Usually I find choruses are easier to write first, because I write a simple pop formula. All my songs are very simple. They're simple. They're not large arrangements. I'm very limited on the guitar because I never fell in love with it and learned it like I probably should have, but I always wanted to sing. Sometimes I perform solo and it's just me and a guitar, but usually I have accompaniment, so it adds something a little bit musically interesting to it, because my songs are pretty basic when I'm playing the guitar. But like I mentioned, I have another project too, where I play synthesizers, so that's a whole different world, but I still get the lyric and the melody first for the most part. I don't feel like a song is ever done. There are songs I recorded 2 years ago where I think, yeah, I could do that different. I could tweak that. I could change that lyric. I could steal that chorus from that song and write whole new verses. I think about that, and then some songs you just throw away and you think, you know what, that's a nice little snapshot of my life at that time. You know, it's just preserving memories in song form, really. But I struggle with that constantly. In fact, with every show, I usually have a song that I'm thinking, oh, is it done? And sometimes you just have to throw it out there into the world. It's never really done. You record it, and even if you do record it and you put that version out there, people will make their own interpretations of it too, right? So it's kind of, maybe they live on. I am on social media, of course, just Megan Nash, but I also have a website, megannash.ca, if you'd like to know more about me or hear some of my music.